Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere. We all know the first line of the famous poem, but what really happened on that legendary night of April 18th, 1775? Let's dive into the true story behind one of America's most iconic moments. It all started in Boston, a city simmering with revolutionary spirit. British troops were occupying the city, and tensions were at a boiling point. The colonists, or patriots, had been secretly storing weapons and ammunition in the nearby town of Concord. The British commander, General Thomas Gage, got wind of this and planned a secret mission to seize the supplies and, if possible, capture two key patriot leaders, Samuel Adams and John Hancock, who were hiding in Lexington. But the patriots had their own network of spies. Dr. Joseph Warren, a leader of the Sons of Liberty, confirmed the British were on the move. He needed to send a warning, and fast. He called upon two riders, Paul Revere, a silversmith and dedicated patriot, and William Dawes, a tanner. Their mission was perilous. British patrols were everywhere. Revere arranged a signal using lanterns in the steeple of the Old North Church. One if by land, two if by sea, to alert watchers across the Charles River about the British route. As two lanterns gleamed, Revere was rowed silently across the river, right under the nose of a British warship. Once, on the other side, he mounted a horse and began his frantic ride. He wasn't just shouting, "The British are coming." As the legend suggests, that would have been foolish, since many colonists still considered themselves British. Instead, he discreetly warned homes and militia leaders, saying the regulars are coming out. Revere successfully reached Lexington and warned Adams and Hancock. He was joined there by Dawes and another rider, Dr. Samuel Prescott. The three of them set off for Concord, but they ran into a British patrol. Dawes and Prescott escaped, with Prescott making it all the way to Concord to sound the alarm. But Paul Revere, he was captured. After being questioned and threatened, the British soldiers eventually let him go, but they took his horse. He had to walk back to Lexington. So, while Revere didn't finish the entire ride to Concord, his daring journey was absolutely crucial. His warning allowed the colonial militia, the Minutemen, to assemble. The next morning, at Lexington Green and Concord's North Bridge, they stood ready. The shot heard round the world was fired, and the American Revolution began in earnest. Paul Revere's midnight ride wasn't just a poem. It was a real act of courage that helped spark a nation's fight for freedom. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this piece of history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories. See you next time.